It's just not looking good for the MLM. But it has no impact on the wax quality or fragrance experience. Are you sure? The packaging on the bars should not negatively impact the fragrance. They say again, let us know. So then you don't know. Yada, yada, yada. That's yucky. Hello, good evening, and happy MLM Monday. I hope that you're all having a wonderful MLM Monday. And if you're watching this on a different day, then I hope that you're having a wonderful day, whatever day it is. Today, I want to give you an update on what has been going on with the MLM Scentsy. And don't worry, if you're new here, I'm going to give you a recap on everything. So I told everyone that I would keep you all updated. So without further ado, let's just get right into it.
Karma's a bitch.
Queen of Karma.
So, in case you're new here, I thought we would just go over what is an MLM. What is a MLM? A multi-level marketing company, MLM, is a business model where distributors earn money by selling products and by recruiting new distributors beneath them. The structure creates layers, levels, and most of the income flows upward to the people at the top. For the majority of participants, the costs outweigh the earnings, which is why MLMs are so heavily criticized. What is Scentsy? Scentsy is an MLM that sells wax warmers, scented bars, diffusers, and home fragrance products. Like other MLMs, distributors earn a small commission on sales and are encouraged to build teams to increase their income through recruitment. It is also the MLM that I was involved with and the MLM that made me anti-MLM. What's been happening in Scentsy? Scentsy has been facing major instability, declining sales, mass consultant drop-off, compensation plan changes, and growing frustration from distributors who say they're spending more than they earn. Recently, the company has been making sudden shifts in leadership, incentives, and product strategy, all signs of a company struggling to stay afloat. Many consultants are reporting lower payouts, higher pressure, and fewer customers, which has sparked a wave of concern across the anti-MLM community. Scentsy recently laid off several of its employees and sent PR packages out to influencers on TikTok, and the consultants were not happy about it. So there's been a mass exodus. Everybody is leaving. Well, not everybody, but you know. So I told everyone that I would keep you all updated, and here we are. So without further ado, let's see what's going on at Scentsy right now. Posted in r/MLM horror stories, this is where I got some of the posts from, and the other ones came from r/anti-MLM. And this person says, since when is Scentsy a brand new luxury fragrance company? And then they posted up this video. When they posted this, they said, an SSD, which is a superstar director, just said Scentsy is a brand new luxury fragrance company, and I genuinely had to pause. Scentsy has been around since 2004. It's a direct sales home fragrance brand built on wax warmers, seasonal catalog drops, and consultant recruitment. That is not what most people mean when they say luxury fragrance.
Everything you knew about Scentsy, forget it, because they have had a complete rebrand. We are a brand new company. The products, the style of the bars, the labels, everything has had an upgrade.
You're just rebranding. Okay.
We are now a luxury fragrance company, probably likely the first of our kind in the direct sales world, which says everything. We are also the lowest we have ever been in consultants since I started 13 years ago.
That's not a flex.
So that's huge as well. We are stronger than ever. We have completely rebranded,
Wait, you're lowest on consultants, but you're stronger than ever?
Changed everything about our catalog, our products, our labels, our wax, our look, our warmers, everything. We have had some additions to our compensation plan, added perks to beginner programs. We have had easier stipulations to being active and keeping your account, and being seen in the consultant finder is now available for all consultants. We have had a complete upgrade.
Oh, poor thing, so brainwashed, isn't she? Feel bad. Comment under this post states, he said they have all new wax? Huh? Could you imagine how cheaply made it must be now? Well, hold that thought right up here in your noggin. They had to pay for all new wax changes, new labeling, perks, and binder access, a company that is at their lowest. Yep, unless these new waxes are flushable and make my toilet smell clean, I might think that Pinocchio's nose is growing here just a bit. Now for the next post. I wanted to show you this to show you the culture in Scentsy. The ones who get pissed off when you promote your business, we're never going to buy or join anyway. Read that again and keep selling. And they say, and they're not your friend, because even if friends don't buy, they support, like, comment, share, refer you. Don't let them stop you. You're not posting advertising too much. They're online too much. Think, and furthermore, could be making money with you instead of trying to control what others post. Well, they post stuff we don't necessarily want to see either. So let them unfollow you. Or better yet, you unfollow and friend them and focus on building your business and income for your family, because that's who really matters at the end of the day. Real friends support. Don't forget that. If they don't join Scentsy with you, they're not a real friend. There's a very big us versus them mentality here in Scentsy, and they really do push you to get rid of anyone that won't buy from you, share your posts, put on a party. Just because your friend doesn't want to join your pyramid scheme does not mean that they're a bad friend. And here at the anti-MLM community, we often tell people not to buy the MLM products from their friends because it gives them a false sense of success. So it's better if you just support them from afar, as we say. Let them know that you're still their friend, you're still there for them. Let them talk their MLM stuff to you. Try not to be rude and just be someone that is still a connection to them on the outside of the MLM or whatever cult you're trying to get someone to leave from. On to the next one. I just wanted to show again that a lot of the people in Scentsy right now are saying that they need consultants because they're the lowest they've been since they started. And for some reason, they're taking this as a good thing. Almost like they're admitting that they were once oversaturated. Except for in that last post where they're kind of like, please join, we need more. And I'm like, is it a good thing or are you desperate? Here we have an interesting post. Scentsy, friends, small favor. If the pins or beads award papers aren't bringing you joy anymore, or you just want to help Scentsy save some money, go to your accounts tab and opt out. I did it a bit ago. I have enough stuff, and helping everyone is where my joy is found now. Haha. If you do enjoy them, ignore me. So someone responds and says, is it a concern that we need to help save the money? Lol, no. This economy sucks and I'm nice. And then someone responds and says, I was walking mine straight to the trash and thought it was rude and then wondered if others were doing the same. And many friends around for 5, 10, 15, 20 years said they were too. So we started to opt out, which was about 3 years ago now. So they've been all opting out of this for the last 3 years. Someone says, do this often because I have so many. Why waste products, time, and postage? Of course, the author heard that and then responded, that was my thought process too. For those who still love it, roll on, ignore me. The Scentsy distributors aren't even buying their own products anymore. Trying to save the company money. Why? Is something wrong? People are still leaving. I resigned from Scentsy after 14 years, multiple six-figure income, and a pretty massive organization. There have been many lies circulated about me, my family, my reasonings, my motives, etc. But the truth is, we went from that to absolutely zero and have spent the last 10 months furiously rebuilding our lives, our livelihood, and what our future looks like. That entire experience, leaving plus starting over, plus the repercussions of leaving, completely changed me. I still believe in, love, and choose to currently build in a network marketing company. But I just look at things differently now. Damn it, we almost saved her! It's difficult to admit, but the Scentsy culture completely consumed me. As you said, the culture was powerful. I mean, every inch of my life was wrapped up in it. I'm honest enough to say that that's definitely the way we were trained, to be all in, to bleed Scentsy, and to drink the purple Kool-Aid. But it was done in such a way that you never really realized it or saw an issue with it. But once you see, you can't unsee. I'll never allow that to happen again. And I've been building in an entirely different, healthy, sustainable way. That just goes to show that there is a culture in Scentsy where when you leave, there is fair gaming that happens. People are lied about. Rumors are spread about them. Everyone that they thought they were friends with all of a sudden are no longer their friends if they stay in Scentsy. And sometimes they start bullying all over social media. And it doesn't matter if the person leaves and becomes anti-MLM, if they leave and move to a new MLM company, or if they even go silent. It seems to happen almost every time. Like I said, very big us versus them mentality. And that is problematic. And that is why I say that Scentsy is a commercial cult. You should never get attacked for leaving something in that way. And in my opinion, that is one of the first signs of it being a cult. If I hear someone is getting attacked when they left a community, I'm going, that's worrisome. I worked at Scentsy Corporate, the most toxic environment you can imagine, and we noticed where their true values lied when we stopped getting raises. I was there for 5 years and never had a livable wage. To get above and beyond reviews and ratings and zero markups, congrats! You get a 0.06 cent raise for the year. PTO got cut, but thank goodness they could still take consultants on 5+ trips a year. Scentsy has never valued their corporate employees unless you're married into the family. This has been their 3rd round of layoffs in 1 calendar year. The first round, they laid off a husband and wife who were both there 15+ years. That's yucky. I worked in compliance for my last stretch of my time there, and I have never been more bullied in my life. Talking to HR had 0 results. I was finally in a position where my husband and I saw it more fit for me to leave for my emotional health. I would break out in all over my body hives daily, but as soon as I left, it hadn't happened once. Oh my God, I'm really sorry to hear that you went through that. That sounds awful. I also have gotten stress hives before. So like, I know exactly what that's like. It's not a good time at all. I don't think that any workplace anywhere should ever cause you that much stress to the point where you're breaking out in hives. And there should never be bullying in the workplace. And if they have HR, is that not what they're supposed to be helping with? I'm just really sorry that you went through that, although I am not surprised. It's a bullying culture. Kind of why I wanted to show these posts. What I've been saying. This was posted in Scentsy Customer and Consultant. It's been quite a day watching Scentsy SSD attempt to redirect the influencer PR issue into coupon code talk. Her statements were made on the public trade swap group. Don't follow the diversion. The only question that matters is highlighted below. Why is Scentsy sending large PR product packages to outside influencers instead of consultants in the field? Hold her accountable. Hold all leadership accountable. If they pivot to coupon codes or anything else, redirect them right back to the question. And then they post this screenshot. Like, I can't blame them for being angry. I'll leave a link down below to my video covering this. Like, I'd be pissed too. So the screenshot, someone says this person doesn't know what she is talking about. See a code being shared by an influencer? Feel free to share that with your customers to use on your PWS personal website. Scentsy sent a set of PR boxes to a few influencers. They were given a coupon code to share with their audience that anyone can use and can be used on any PWS. That means you get to make the money. Influencers are not making a kickback, nor are they being paid, which, like, that doesn't make sense. Why would they do it then? You know, they're influencers. They get paid for all of their sponsorship. What? Someone responds and says, oh, you go put my text copy into your AI detector, 100% human, because I write it myself. But that is neither here nor there. Carry on with the hate in your heart. I will carry on with the joy in mine. Toodles. So then this person comes in and says, you don't. Pretty embarrassing, actually. When students use AI as much as you do, they generally get kicked out of college. I'm not going to argue with you or chat GPT AI. What I am asking you, as a Scentsy SSD, is to answer the actual question consultants are asking repeatedly and wanting an answer to. Why is Scentsy sending large $300 to $400 PR product packages to outside influencers instead of consultants within your own downline who actively sell and promote the brand? And why are you defending that decision rather than advocating for the consultants under you and the work they put in? Nobody wants your diatribe about coupon codes, etc. They want to simply know why. Can you answer them? Probably not, because they're probably not getting an answer from corporate. When we watched Heidi and Orville recently, they never even mentioned it. They're just pretending like it never happened and isn't happening if it is still going on. Nothing says it stopped after Valentine's Day. So they probably can't give an answer because they're not getting an answer. It seems like they're being told that the influencers are not being paid, though. And influencers only do those sponsorships if they're being paid. And those PR packages, they count as a payment. If you're getting $300 to $400 of free product, that's as good as getting paid. So consultants are wondering how come they're not getting the same benefits influencers on TikTok are getting. Doesn't take a rocket scientist, but you're probably not going to get an answer from anyone right now, unfortunately. I don't agree with it. I think that they should be completely transparent and just come out with it and explain themselves, but what do I know? Here's a very, very interesting post. Just for some context, my director posted this, and as I am not posting anonymous, you can tell I am Holly. I did not receive anything, was never told I won anything, and she won't respond to my post or messages. Fucking weird. Congratulations to Holly, whose name was drawn from the 25 ordering consultants in February. Previous winners were these people. Thank you to the following consultants for ordering in February, supporting our goal during blah 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 requalification. Yada yada yada. I post up some images and it says February goal of 30 working and ordering consultants. Drawings when we reach our goal of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35. Any size order counts. Grand prize drawing when we reach goal of 30 ordering consultants. Okay. I think what's going on here is that they're doing their own like private draw whenever people get the auto shipment or something. So how many people are working under them on their team? And I guess they have 30 right now. So congratulations. Yay! 30 people are being preyed on by you and Scentsy. Then someone says, congratulations, ladies. And Holly comes and says, really? What did I win? Barely nothing, Holly, because they're not responding to her. It's end of March, and she hasn't gotten her February prize. You want to maybe get a hold of Holly? All right, I got one more. As you can see, it comes with some pictures. We'll do the words first. So they say, remember I told you to keep holding on to the thought of the wax bars not being made the greatest? We've gotten there, baby. I get my club order monthly and notice that the bars from this month and the last month smell way off. And these bars below came in on Friday. My customers won't want to order if they are coming out like this. My club order from 3 months ago and the bars are perfect and smell great. The weird part is that Scentsy already knew about this, yet never let anyone know. I can't look for orders knowing this may happen to their bars too. Scentsy, do better. I mean, like, it will happen to the customers' bars. Like, she doesn't want customers ordering and getting the same result. This is what it looks like. So they allegedly just took it right out of the package, took some pictures. As you can see, the colors are very faded. It looks like there's some weird mildew or something on the packaging. It just doesn't look good. You know, there's also this picture, which almost makes it look like it was melting already inside the container. And then as you can see, there's a letter that came with it. I've got the letter. So they wrote to corporate, and this is the response. comments from Jordan S. They say, hello. Thank you so much for following up. I am very glad you mentioned the discoloration on the packaging. I was able to get some clarity from our products team on why the bars appear yellowed if they are from newer batches of wax. I was advised that some Scentsy bar clamshells were recently manufactured with more interior texture than usual. This minor variation may make the plastic appear slightly cloudy and the wax a bit harder to remove, but it has no impact on the wax quality or fragrance experience. Are you sure? We want to ensure that our quality meets your expectations. The packaging on the bars should not negatively impact the fragrance. They say again, let us know. Well, then you don't know. We can process satisfaction exchanges within 30 days of the original order. We truly appreciate you taking the time to elevate this concern. Please don't hesitate to let us know if you have any other questions or concerns. Thank you, Jordan S. Not the response that I'd be looking for. Not great, and I guess the bars are going downhill. And yeah, if their production area knew that this was happening, why did they send out those bars? You would think that then they would have quality control, be like, don't send those ones out. They're different. People might not like that. Like, you want the bars that you're used to getting, you know? So as you can see, things at Scentsy are still not great. They are going way downhill fast. Lots of people are still leaving. A lot of their upper leadership are now leaving. It's just not looking good for the MLM. A lot of people still believe that they're going to be announcing going affiliate only, and that may be why they were handing out the PR packages, which may also explain why some of the consultants are so stressed about it, because they're like, listen, if you're going to do that to us, can we have a heads up? You know, like, and again, I don't blame them for being mad. Right now, with this mass exodus and all the problems in Scentsy, just please be kind to people that are in Scentsy. It's very stressful for them. And they are all people that got brainwashed into a commercial cult. Here on my channel, we go after the head of the cult. We don't go after its members. And if you are leaving Scentsy and you want to learn more about coercive control and commercial cults and how Scentsy is a cult, and you want to dive into the anti-MLM community, you are always welcome here on my channel and within my community. I welcome all of you as an ex-Scentsy Hun myself. Yeah, I left in 2018. Wasn't in for that long, but I was in long enough to see the culture and what goes on and not be okay with it. So I know what it's like, and I know what it's like to leave and then feel like you're losing your identity. And I don't wish that on my worst enemy. So I hope that everyone leaving this thing is doing okay. Reach out if you need anything. Let me know your thoughts on everything going on down below and on the posts that we went through today. I'll leave links down below to all of my past Scentsy content so that you can check it out. Make sure you like and subscribe if you are new here and think about joining our fabulous, amazing members. All of the beautiful people do. And I will see you all really, really soon with another one. I love all your faces. Okay, bye. Woo! But it has no impact on the wax quality or fragrance experience. Are you sure? The packaging on the bars should not negatively impact the fragrance. They say again, let us know. Well, then you don't know. Yada, yada, yada. That's yucky. It's just not looking good for the MLM.
Queen of Karma.